Good evening, traders. What is going on? Before we get into today's video, I would just like to thank everyone who was a part of the pre-market live stream this morning. We had just over 190 people. I honestly appreciate all of you guys. I hope you're able to bank off the levels I gave you. And just a reminder that I'm going to be live streaming every single day, Monday to Friday, 30 minutes before market open at 9 a.m. Eastern time, giving the game plan, giving the pre-market update, all the good stuff. Today I ended up making 6 trades. I went extremely green first thing in the morning, and then I gave back around 60% of my profits in the afternoon. I'm going to show you exactly what happened and all the trades for today as well as the plan for tomorrow. So, as stated in yesterday's video, we had a major key level, guys, 428.45. I ended up hitting puts on this candle, 428.45, and we rode this back down. This was a crazy play. Made a good sum of money here, and that was trade number 1. So, and trade number 2, guys, I waited for this bar right here, right? The same key level, resistance. We came back up, we hit puts again, ended up making crazy bank on this play of our key level 428.45. As well as we ended up getting calls, guys. I was sniping calls at 427.31, our key level. As soon as it came support, we bought the calls and we rode it. I obviously sold the same candle. That's just what I do. A lot of people benefit from it. So I ended up leaving the day until probably 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock range. I let all of this move happen. As you see, guys, every single key level here, 430. 428.45, 430.42, all these levels, guys, we broke through them, became support, broke through them, became support, broke through them, became support. There was no reason for puts at these levels. When I came back in the middle of the day, I guess it was around 12:20. 12:20, guys, I alerted and hitted puts at 4:30. That was part of my pre-market game plan. I ended up buying puts at literally the exact high as soon as it touched just before 4:30. We made absolute bank. It came back up on this green candle. I hit same days again, made bank. Ended up entering puts again, made bank. Absolutely phenomenal day. Morning, afternoon, very great. What ended up happening where I gave back most of my gains? So, do you see this level 430? You see how we broke above it and did not retest it? So I bought puts at 430.42, okay, and ended up getting stopped out on this candle. And then I rebought puts again at our key level at 431.46. And ended up holding a support. We cut this right away, and then I ended up entering puts at the exact high of day at 432.86. This was a key level. All eyes on the gap. The previous gap SPY had at 432.23. I told you, as even in last night's video, guys, the title of it, this was the bull trap. This was the area for puts. But everything down below, guys, was a support. I ended up making over 20 cents on my contracts, but I was holding for the bigger win, and I ended up getting stopped out. I just didn't like it. It looked too strong, and then it ended up being correct. So this was the play. 432.23. This was a major play, and this is the key level that I'm going to be watching tomorrow. My eyes are on this level. We created a roof at 432.23. It's starting to look like a floor in the after hours, but this is the key level for tomorrow. So those were my trades today. I still ended up making over 4 figures on the day, but I gave back over 60% of my gains playing 2 put positions. One at 430.42 and the other one at 431.46. But you know what? I don't even feel bad about it. Why? I waited for the best levels at the best price, and sometimes that is a part of trading, guys. You're gonna buy the absolute best price for your trading plan, and sometimes it just doesn't work out. There was Fed speaking. This was, I think there's a little bit of short squeeze, a little bit of pump, whatever it was. These key levels were not being respected. And I'm okay to lose when I buy where I'm supposed to buy. I have no problem with that because I waited all day. I wait for the best levels to hit. I bought both levels, and guess what? It didn't work out. I'm completely okay with that. No hard feelings. It's a part of trading. All this was a part of trading. Ended up still being a good day for myself. When it comes to the trading plan for tomorrow, so first level we are watching, guys, is going to be 432.23. If we make this level 432.23, we are going to go rip to 433.53. As soon as that is support, guys, we're into the 435 to 439s. Okay, that's just what it is. So on the bullish side, yes, I'm ready and prepared to be buying calls at these levels. The bearish side, the only thing is what's making me a little bearish. It's because 430 is such a psychological number. It's a massive level for SPY. We broke above it. We rejected it, broke above it. We did not even retest it. I think we're coming back down. So when we come back down to 430, I'm going to hit calls. That's a fact. And if we don't, if we're looking strong, we gap up tomorrow, I'm going to be watching 432.23 to 431.46 for calls, right? The daily chart, guys, is absolutely bullish, okay? The daily chart is bullish. There is no reason to swing puts, but we do have lower levels that are making me more bearish than bullish at the moment. That's just what it is. So in situations like that, when the daily looks bullish, but you know a pullback is due, a key level, we broke through a key level and did not retest it, you just don't swing. So I'm all cash. I'm not holding any positions right now. That is exactly what I'm watching. I want you guys to keep a very close eye on 430. 430 is make or to break it. If we reject it one more time, we are going to have a massive sell-off. But as the daily chart looks, guys, we're bullish, okay? We also have another gap up here on Webull around 438.70s or 438.50s. This is where we could be coming to. That's why I said the 435 to 439 area is very possible if all of our key levels below are acting as a support. We are moving higher. Once we start rejecting them, that is when we are going to go lower. Make sure you have a trading plan. Make sure you have key levels in play, because where we are right now, it's getting very close to make or to break it. There's going to be a massive move in one direction. I know it's going to happen. It's inevitable. So my eyes are on 430. Okay. When it comes to tomorrow, I want you guys to pay close attention. Add it to your charts. Just put the gap. Just put 432.23. Keep a line there just in case, because it was today's previous resistance and support. So we're kind of in no man's land, okay? We don't know what's going to happen. It could break either way. Add that gap to your chart. If we gap up tomorrow, I'm going to be looking at calls around 432.23 to 431.46, 430.79, 430.42, and 430, okay? These are the levels I'm going to be looking at for sniping calls. That's if we gap up. If we gap up a decent amount in the 433s, 432s, it's going to be the gap fill. The previous gap fill, 432.23, definitely going to be looking for calls, because the daily chart is showing us we have a big gap to fill. Not even the gap, but just a lot of leg room to keep going. So we don't want to be stuck just holding puts and shorting when we don't need to. Okay, all the key levels beneath us are support except for 430. I want to see 430 hit before I can turn bullish, right? But at the end of the day, I am a day trader. I'm a scalper, a sniper. I get in, I get out. So I'm just going to be watching my key levels as I go. If you pause the screen right now, you can add these to your chart: 433.53, 432.23, or 433.23, 432.59. These are the levels I'm going to be watching. When it comes to the lower side, of course, I'm going to be watching 430. Okay, that was a previous resistance, was not made support. There's going to be a massive magnet. Imagine a massive magnet right here pulling SPY down. It's going to be pulling us to this big psychological key level that we have not retested yet. Okay, so 430 is make or to break it for SPY. If we come down to 430, I'm hitting calls. Okay, and if it ends up rejecting on the 5-minute time frame, I'm switching right to puts, and I'm riding this down. It all depends on where you're buying. You need to have your entry. You need to have a great entry, and the best way to get an entry is to just be buying at key levels. Have your key levels ready to go. After 430, it's going to be 429.25 and then 428.45. As I tell you right now, retail is bearish. There is a war going on right now. There's a bunch of news. Look what happens when retail wakes up Monday morning hearing there's news. There's a war going on, starts loading up on puts. Look what happens. A massive short squeeze. Stop. You can't think like a retail trader. You need to think of the trend, and you got to play the trend, and you got to play the key levels. That's all you got to do. Don't predict. You need to react. Because once you start predicting, because retail's right, like how is this market ripping when we're in the middle of a war in 2 different countries with 4 different nationalities at war right now, and the stock market's ripping like this, right? So you just got to think about it realistically. They're trying to trap people. Do not get trapped. Make sure you're buying at the best levels possible. When it comes to the Discord today, guys, we killed it. A lot of people, 9 people flipped red. We had 32 green, 8 people red, 32 green. The reason why the numbers are low today is because a lot of people with cash accounts, their money wasn't cleared today because today was Columbus Day. It was a bank holiday. So it was a light volume day, and we ended up getting a crazy price movement, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, guys, everything worked out perfect today as well, other than these 2 key levels. So other than that, guys, you know the game plan for tomorrow. Pre-market, I'm going to be live streaming again. Whether we gap up or down, I'm going to be going through the levels. I'm going to be giving you guys my trading plan and a trading plan to follow. So if you'd like to be a part of that, it's going to be on my YouTube channel, 9 a.m. Eastern time, 30 minutes before market open. I'm going to be there. I wish everyone in here the best of luck. Let's get green. Let's stay green. Let's take losses very quick and take profit quick as well. Thank you guys for your support. I honestly appreciate it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow at 9 a.m. And the Discord, we will be there at market open. Link is in the bio. Thank you guys.